Hey, all y'all spirits out there. I hope y'all are having a good day, a good night whenever y'all are watching this. And we are going to be doing a little bit of core, a little bit of arm strength routines. We're going to be practicing the crow pose today. So I'm going to do a little sequence to help us get into that. And hopefully I can hold it for, I'm going to say at least 5 to 6 breaths. I want to hold it for at least a full minute, but 5 to 6 breaths, I'll be cool with that. I'll be cool with that too. But without further ado, let's get started. I hope you guys are ready, and we are going to start by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's stretch our hands up. And we're going to take a deep breath out and forward fold. While in this forward fold, we're going to take another deep breath in. And we're going to exhale and go down onto our hands and knees. So let's make our way into our hands and knees, guys. Make our way into the tabletop position. And in this tabletop position, we're actually going to take a deep breath in and breathe out and sink down onto our backs of our knees, backs of our calf muscles. We're just going to sit on those. And we're going to extend our hands out in front of us. We're going to take another deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to start to open and close our fists. So we're going to keep this going for 30 seconds, guys. Let's keep our breath steady, but keep our hands open and closing. So deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's start counting. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is kind of extra. Like, why should you just do that? Because I'm going to put it in the fire pit. It got a lot of amphibs on it. So I'll be trying to stop an infestation from happening as soon as I see it. So I'll be like, yep, that's going in the fire pit. Anyway, let's take another deep breath in. And deep breath out. And let's keep counting. Where was I at? 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, 28,000, 29,000, 30,000. And let's shake out our wrists, shake out our arms, our shoulders. And what we're just doing, that was just warming up our wrists so they can be prepared for our lift ups and things like that. We're going to take another deep breath in and raise our hands towards the sky. Let's exhale and bring our hands to our heart chakra center. And right here in our heart chakra center, we're just going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. And we're just going to take the time to be centered here, get our spirits, our minds, our bodies aligned here in this space and time. And bring it here to be thankful. Bring it here to be thankful, be grateful. It's a nice, sunny, shining day. We're out here doing yoga, getting our body moving and grooving, doing well to ourselves, doing well by ourselves by doing this. So let's be thankful and grateful for that. And grateful for all we have, even all we don't have. Because you never know when you might get what you don't have. So always be thankful, always be grateful. And I'm going to give you guys some time to say more things that you can be thankful and grateful about. Then we'll move on to our intentions, and then we'll move on to our yoga. I hope you guys had enough time to say what you are thankful and grateful for. Now we're going to move on to our intentions, so what we intend to do today. Today is a Monday. I'm doing this on a Monday, Moon Day. So my intentions for today, I woke up today knowing I was going to be productive for the next 2 months. So I already had this planned out, already had this going on in my mind and stuff. I was like, yep, gonna go hard. So I just got back from vacation. I had to reset my mind, reset my spirit. And now that I am reset, I am ready to go hard for 2 months. I'm ready to go super hard. So, those are my intentions for today. To continue on going hard, continue on being productive, making videos, making products, working on my business, working on myself, and planting some good seeds and hoping that I water them and they grow into some good fruit. So those are my intentions, and I would give you guys some time to say what you intend to do today and intentions that you set and want to be in and go through. So I'll give you guys some time for that. Alrighty guys, I hope you guys had enough time to say what you intend to do today, and just know that whatever you intend to do today, it will be willed into existence. You will will it as long as you put forth the mental effort and the physical effort, because you need both. You need faith, you need works, you need to believe it, but you also need to use your vessel to achieve it. So faith and works, y'all, and just know it will be done as long as you put that in. So let's move on into our yoga now. I want you guys to go back into a tabletop position. Get back on your hands and knees, y'all. And from here, we're actually going to turn our wrist around. So your fingertips are going to be facing you. So go ahead, take this time to turn your wrist around. Fingertips facing us. And if you guys want, you guys can stay just right here, just right here. But if you want to take it a little bit deeper, start to lower your hips towards your feet, towards your legs. It's okay if the tops of your wrists start to lift up. As long as you're keeping your fingertips and your knuckle beds on the mat, then you should be good. But we're going to stay in this position for 6 breaths, guys. So let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 5 more to go. Two more, guys. Last one. Now let's turn our wrist back around and let's just shake it out. Shake out your wrist, shake out your forearms, your shoulders, shake that out. And I want you to go back into tabletop. And from here, what we're gonna do, keep your fingertips spread wide and try to keep your knuckle beds, try to keep your fingertips gripping the mat. And we're just gonna lift our wrist up off the mat. You see how the tops of my wrists are coming up, but my fingertips, they're still gripping the mat. So we're just gonna do that for 30 seconds, guys. So let's count to 30. Keep your breath steady. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000, 26,000, 27,000, 28,000, 29,000, and 30,000. Shake that out, shake that out. Shaking it out for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's go back into our hands and knees. But this time, guys, we're going to put some distance, widen up our stance a bit. And we're going to shift our weight forward. So our shoulders are going over our wrist. And we're holding that up. And we're going to keep this position held for 6 breaths. So deep breath in. And push yourself away from the mat, away from the ground. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And out. Breathe through your nose. And out. 2 more to go. Last one. And from here, we're going to go all the way down, chest all the way down to the ground. Take this time to adjust the placement of your hands and your arms. So we're not all the way up. My elbows are still bent. And we're looking just straight forward. We're going to keep our breath steady here for 3 breaths. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more. Last one. Exhale and tuck your toes. From here, I want you to go into downward dog. So push yourself into downward dog. And you're going to walk out that dog slightly. If you want, you guys can put your hips into it. Just really walk out that dog. You can do some real deep, juicy walks here. Just keep your breath nice and steady, guys. Nice and steady. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. Let's find stillness. And we are still for 3, for 2, and 1. From here, I want you to take your right leg and lift your right leg into the air. So we are in three-legged dog. And from three-legged dog, we're just going to take our right leg and bring it into our chest, so knee to chest. Deep breath here. Exhale, back into three-legged dog. Deep breath here, guys. Exhale, bring your right foot to outside of your right hand. Just like so. So now we're kind of in this lizard lunge. We're going to take a deep breath here. And you're just going to switch legs. And by switch legs, I mean you're going to take your right leg. You're going to take it back. Take your left leg. You're going to take it up. So just like so. So deep breath in. Taking left leg back. Exhale. Right leg up. Deep breath in. It's back. Exhale. Left leg up. Okay? So we get it? So we're going to go a little bit faster. Okay, guys? Make sure to keep your breath steady. And you guys can go at the pace that you want. You can go fast. You can go slow. Whatever suits you. Just make sure you keep your breath connected to your movements. We're going to do this 3 more times, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Let's take both our legs back. Whichever leg is in front, just take it back to downward dog. And let's walk out our dog. Walking it out for 3. For 2. And for 1, find stillness. Now what I want you guys to do is slightly shift your weight towards your shoulders. Shift it forward. Shoulders going over your wrist. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Release by shifting back. Weight is shifting to your waist, down into your feet. Take another breath here. Let's take a deep breath in. Shifting our weight forward. Pushing the ground away. Hold it. Deep breath in, shifting our weight back. Hold it. Let's do that one more time, guys. One more time. Deep breath in, shifting our weight forward. We are holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Let's bring our knees down. Let's rest our shoulders, because I know we've been doing a lot with our shoulders, so it probably feels a bit intense right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into child's pose, extending our hands out in front of us, walking it towards the top of our mat. You can either bring your chin to the ground or your forehead, either or. I'm going to place my forehead down. We're going to take 3 breaths here, guys. Two more breaths. Last one. And exhale and release. What we're going to do, we're going to make our way to our glutes now and extend our legs out in front of us. While our legs are extended, we're going to take a deep breath in, hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, grab for your toes. My toes are flexed, they're pointing towards the sky. And I'm gonna take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath in, exhale, and release. Let's make it to our backs, y'all. We're gonna do a little bit of some core. We worked out our wrists, we worked out our arms. Our arms and our wrists are a little bit, lubricated and ready. Now let's get our core ready. So I want you guys to keep your knees up. And I want you guys to take a deep breath in. And exhale and bring your knees to your stomach. Bring them to your chest. You're going to be lifting up that tailbone, really activating your lower core. And don't try to bring your chest to your knees. Bring them to you. Bring them to you. Even if you feel it a bit. I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. And we're just going to hold. You guys can either grab for your toes, your ankles, your knees, your shins, whatever. I'm going to grab for my ankles. And I'm going to hold this position for 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another deep breath in. And out. Last one, deep breath in. And now we're going to stretch forward. And by stretch forward, I mean release wherever you're holding. And take your arms and stretch them forward past your feet if you are able to. Your chest and your neck is slightly leaning up. So your upper back is off the mat, but your lower back is still pressing against the floor. And you're bringing your knees to your chest. And I know this might be a little bit intense, but we're going to hold it for 3 more breaths. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Last one. And exhale, release by taking your chest and lowering it back down so your upper back is against the mat again. Your knees are still up, guys. I want your knees still up. But we're going to take our hands and we're going to take them and place them in the air, flex our wrists as if we're doing a push-up. And we're going to take our knees and place them to the backs of our arms or our elbows, wherever you're able to touch them. Just going to bring them close. Use your lower core. Really lift up your glutes. Lift up this area. Bring your knees to your chest or to your stomach. Almost as if you want to feel them touching. And you're going to press your knees to the back of your arms while also pressing your arms to the back of your knees. Let's hold this for 3 breaths. 2 more. Last one. Exhale and release. Release by placing your neck and your back on the ground. And now we're going to do some sit-ups. So we're going to take our knees and bring them to our elbows. Elbows are not coming to knees. Knees are coming to elbows. So you're lifting up, using your lower core, using your tailbone, touching your knees to your elbows, okay? So we're going to do 2 rounds of 10. So deep breath in, guys. And let's start. Let me wipe this sweat first. Let me wipe this sweat off me. Jesus Christ. All right, now let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more round, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. You can lower your arms. You can shake out your wrists. Shake out your arms. Keep your legs up. We are active resting. And what I want you to do is I actually want you to extend your legs out in the air. Extend them, extend them. Now your feet are to the sky. Your legs are to the sky. And what we're gonna do, we're actually going to lower our legs down. Not all the way down to the ground though, you wanna leave them hovering above, and then you're gonna bring them back up, touch your toes, lower your legs, hover above the ground, bring them back up, reach up, touch your toes. Or if you're not able to touch your toes, your ankles, your shins, you're just reaching up when you bring your legs up, okay? And we're going to do 1 round of 10 of that, okay? So let's start, guys. Lower our legs down, bring them up, reach up to touch your toes, that's 1. Legs are down, back up, reach up, touch your toes, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more to go, 2 more to go. 9. Last one, last one. And 10. You can bring your legs down. Keep your knees still up in the air though. Active rest. Let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Active resting for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to keep rocking ourselves. Rock yourself until you are in an upward position like so. And we're actually going to go into Malasana. So if you want, you guys can actually rock your way into Malasana like this. Or you guys can just squat down into it. However you want to get yourself into this position. It doesn't matter. Just find your way into Malasana. And if you want, you guys can keep your hands in heart chakra center with your elbows in between your legs. Or if you want, you guys can extend your hands out in front of you. Or just place them right on the mat or the ground wherever you're at for support. There's many ways to do this. I'm going to place my hands in between my knees, hands in my heart chakra center, and knees spreading my, not knees, but elbows spreading my knees apart. And we're just going to stay in Malasana for 6 breaths, guys. So deep breath in and a deep breath out. Another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Three more breaths. Two more to go. Last one. We're gonna exhale by taking our hands, placing them on the mat, or you can grab your ankles, either or, and we're going to extend our legs. Audible exhale. While in this forward fold, we're gonna take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. If you want, you guys can keep your hands against the mat, or you guys can grab your ankles, you guys can grab your toes, whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm going to grab my ankles, and I'm going to actually bend a little bit deeper into this forward fold. So I'm taking a deep breath in, and I'm exhaling and bending a bit deeper. And I'm just gonna bend until I feel a very good stretch in this part of my legs right here. So I'm feeling that burn all right here. And we're gonna stay for 3 breaths. So deep breath in, deep breath out. And I'm just gonna let my neck hang. I'm not gonna try to lift it up like this because that's a lot of strain on the neck. I'm just gonna let it hang like a rag doll, keeping my breath steady. Last breath. And we're gonna exhale. What I want you guys to do now is just bring your feet a little bit closer. It's still about hip distance apart, they're just a little bit closer. And we're going to take our hands and we're going to slide them under our feet so that your toes are against your wrist. Your toes are like right up against your wrist. And if you cannot do this, that is perfectly fine. You can set your hands on top of your toes like this. So I'm just going to thread them underneath just like so. And I'm going to bend a little bit deeper into this forward fold, keeping my breath steady. And I actually got this move off of Charlie Follows. I will leave her YouTube in the description below. Go check her out. She has a lot of cool tips and stuff that helps. And I found that this one really helps when lifting up into crow pose, or kind of any lift ups, a handstand, crane pose, side crow pose. Just lifting up where you have to use a lot of pressures against your wrist. Doing this little exercise right here, wiggling your toes against your wrist, it like massages it and it helps like keep it active, keep it warmed up for like lift up. So I thought that was really helpful. And now I'm going to share that tip with you guys. She shared it with us, so I'm sharing it with you. So we're just going to keep that wiggling for 3 more breaths. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take another deep breath in, take another deep breath out. 1 more deep breath in, and we're going to exhale and release. That felt good. That felt great. And now I'm just going to do 1 more or 2 more exercises before I actually start trying to do some lift ups. I'm going to bring my legs a little bit closer together, still in this forward fold, but I'm just going to do a couple of leg exercises. By that, I'm just going to lift up my right leg and trying to touch my heel to my glute, and then lift it back down, and then lift up my left leg, try to touch heel to the glute. My fingertips and palms are still firmly against the ground. I'm not lifting them up when my legs are lifting up. So it's like going up and down, going up and down. So I'm ready whenever you guys. We're going to do 1 round of 10. So let's start, guys. Deep breath in, exhale, and begin. Right leg goes up. Try to touch your foot to your glute. Right leg goes down. Left leg goes up. Try to touch foot to your glute. Left leg goes down. That's 1. 9 more to go. That's 2. That's 3. 4. That's 5. 6. 7. That's 8. 9. And 10. Let's sit up. We'll stand up straight and tall and shake out our legs. Let's shake that out. Just shake out your hip, shake out your back, shake your tailbone, shake your kneecaps, wrists, shake your arms, shake your whole body. Shake that all out before we do our lift ups. Okay, now that is all shaken out, I'm going to take a deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. And I'm actually going to bring my feet a little bit closer, and I'm going to squat down into this perch position. It's like a bird perch. And I'm going to try to bring my legs to my stomach. And I'm going to extend my hands out in front of me. My fingertips are spreading wide. Okay. Now, excuse me, I just want to keep my stomach connected. Just want to make sure I'm in a nice position. Let me try to do it myself. Yeah, just like so. And I'm going to lift up both legs at the same time. And back down. They didn't lift up all the way, slightly off the ground, but that's okay. You know, I'm taking things slow. So I'm going to go back into my bird perch, to my comfortable position, or Malasana, whichever. And I'm just going to take my hands out in front of me, pressing my legs to my stomach, pressing the back of my arms to my knees, lifting up my waist or my hips, and slightly rocking forward. And back down. That was really good. I held that for 3 breaths. That was really good. Let's try to go for 5. Like I said, my goal is 5 or 6 breaths. Or, 60 seconds. But 5 or 6 breaths is good for me too. So let's try that one more time. I think we're doing really, really well. Let's try that one more time, and then we're going to go into our cool downs. So, like I said, I'm going into my bird perch. I'm sitting on my heels, sitting on the heels of my feet. So I'm kind of on my tippy toes, sitting on the heels of my feet. I am extending my hands out in front of me. My knees are touching my elbows, or a little bit above my elbows, actually. Now I'm rocking forward. Fingertips spread wide. They are gripping the mat. I'm shifting my hips up, making sure that my limbs are stacked. And I am rocking forward. And I'm lifting my legs. And I'm holding for 1 breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Clapping my hands, shaking out my wrist. That was a lot holding my weight up like that, but felt good to hold it up for 5 first. I feel proud of myself. Clapping my hands at that. Now we're actually going to start with our cool down. So if you guys want, you guys can fold yourself into a forward fold and kind of just shake out your legs, shake it out, shake it out. Shake out your wrists, shake out your arms, shake out your shoulders. You guys can grab onto your elbows. And I'm actually going to widen my stance a bit, so my legs are a little bit wider than hip distance. And I'm just going to let my upper body just hang. Just going to let it hang like a ragdoll. We're in ragdoll pose. And I'm just going to swing back and forth. And maybe up and down too, like whatever you want, up and down, circles, back and forth. We're just letting our body be fluid right now, cooling it down. Let's take another deep breath here. Audible exhale. Another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more deep breath in. Nice exhale and release. Let's walk our hands out. Bring our knees to the ground. And sit on our heels while we extend our hands forward. So we are now in child's pose. Let's take a deep breath here. And I'm placing my head down to the mat while I take my deep breath in. And just letting my weight just be heavy, sinking into the ground. Releasing all the tension, releasing everything that we did this whole practice, just becoming relaxed. You guys can take this time to thank yourself for this practice, for all that you did. You can make your way onto your backs. We're gonna go into star formation. Let's lay down, make our way into star formation, have our arms and our legs spread out. Palms facing towards the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's thank ourselves for this practice. What we did, what we've done, even what we didn't do. If you didn't do it all the way, still be thankful for what you did do. Let's thank our bodies for all it has done and all that it can do. Because just because you didn't do it today, that doesn't mean you won't tomorrow or the next day after that or the week after that. Because yoga is self-paced, self-practice, you know? You just go with the flow of your own body. Go with the flow of what you're doing and feel thankful and grateful for all that you did do. You know, you never want to go in with a negative mind state downing yourself for what you didn't do or what you think you could have done, because that's not what yoga's about, you know? It's about being relaxed. It's about being free-flowing. About being one with the moment, one with your body, one in this space and time. Not really thinking of the worries and stuff. Not letting your mind and your heart be clouded, be heavy. You want to be light. Be light as a feather in these moments. So take this time to be light. Take this time to release all that you have done in this practice. All that has been done in your mind about the day, about yesterday's day or tomorrow's day. Just be here. Just be present. Let's take a deep breath, guys. And a deep breath out. And I thank you guys. I thank all of you guys for being here, for being present. And I hope to catch you guys for my next yoga video, whatever that may be. I hope to see you guys there to enjoy that next practice with me. And I will catch you guys later. I am bringing this practice to a close, and I will catch you guys the next time.